right, Taurus, these are going to be your guidance cards for the week of January 24th through January 30th of 2021. So right away, energy of the week, you have storm warning, but it has come out in reverse. So storm warning. So storm warning reversed. It says this card reversed indicates that the dark times are behind you, Taurus, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. So not surprised to see that, Taurus. You had so much new love energy coming in. Last week you had loving connection, which means you finally made the connection. So not too surprised to see that the dark clouds are moving away. But let's see, this week we do have Mercury Retrograde on the 30th, and then you also have that big full moon on the 28th, I believe, where there's going to be a lot of release, probably a lot of release of these dark clouds. So Taurus, so excited to see that. It has been a really up and down week for everyone in my video so far. So really good to see Taurus is going to have a good week here. It seems like you have really cleared some negative energy out, and you are really just opening up to a lot brighter and happier times. But we do have challenges and obstacles, and yours is the Queen of Wands. A lesson you've already learned that can help you with that challenge or obstacle, you have the World. And then the outcome of the week, you have the Ten of Swords. Alright, so this is an easy one, Taurus. So your challenge or obstacle, you have a Queen of Wands. I just want to say that is fire energy. So this could be like Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius, something like that you've had difficulties with. It's someone who's very fiery, outspoken, someone who's really creative, someone who could be considered like witchy, maybe mystical, mysterious, something like that. But that's the challenge or obstacle that you might face this week. But the lesson that you've already learned that can help you with that challenge or obstacle, you have the World. So the World is all about a completion. You have come full circle. You have laid this pain down. It is now behind you. So the Ten of Swords is your outcome, and the Ten of Swords is the end of a painful situation. Your storm warning upside down is the end of a painful situation. So very excited to see this, Libra. It looks like you have made some sort of life completion, and you really moved on into a more happier, less turbulent, less emotional, less painful situation. So really happy to see that, Taurus. Alright, and then our guidance cards we're going to do from the Queen of the Moon Oracle like we did last week. I'm going to do two of them just the same. We'll do one at the beginning of the week and then one at the end of the week. And you have action. And you have peace. Alright, Taurus, so this tells me that you are taking some sort of action to clear these storm clouds away. You're not sitting around anymore just kind of waiting for it to happen on its own. You are taking up and doing it, and that is what is bringing that completion back there. And what happens when you do that and you're able to lay you're able to end this painful cycle, it brings you peace. Peace comes to you. You have like peace of mind, peace in your heart, peace in your soul. And that, I believe, is what is happening, Taurus. So far, for Mercury Retrograde, I just want to say, Taurus, was said that because Mercury Retrograde is moving in Taurus, that something about Taurus having like the most affected by this situation. But this Mercury Retrograde, it seems like it's happening a little bit different for some people than most. We won't really know, I guess, until it's after we're done and we're through it. But Mercury Retrograde normally causes like a lot of miscommunication, delays in things that are painful, things that you need to be done don't get done because of Mercury Retrograde. A lot of times it brings like disagreements within people because there was a lot of miscommunication, texting, phones, that kind of thing. That could be some sort of issue with that. Technology, anything like that is what Mercury Retrograde like really just messes with when it comes, and it does about 3 times a year. This is the first Mercury Retrograde we've had since the age of Aquarius began, and what I have noticed in some of the readings and just my personal experiences is that although Mercury Retrograde is infamous for these things, and these things are starting to already begin to happen, the outcome from them are a lot different. Normally, the outcome for Mercury retrograde is something hard or difficult or painful, and the outcome is turning out actually good. So, not too surprised to see Taurus. You see all this good energy coming in this week, but I feel like the astrologers really thought that Taurus was going to be affected the hardest with this Mercury retrograde, and I feel like it's going to be the complete opposite. I really feel like that is what's going on with this particular Mercury retrograde. But emotions, guidance for your emotions, we'll do the Moonology Oracle. And the Moonology Oracle is just kind of help you keep your emotions, just so you know it's coming kind of thing. So you have adjustments are required. It is the third quarter moon. There might be something you need to adjust to now, Taurus, because I got that thing popped in my head that said you lived in survival mode for so long that you no longer have to live that way. Now you're going to live life to live, so you need to be able to adjust. You're no longer in survival mode, Taurus. Alright, I feel like that is your guidance for the week. Have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if this feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.